Wouldn't you also prefer an AI teacher? On last week's Friday show, I talked about AI doctors, AI drivers, and AI lawmakers. And if you ask me, I think all of those things, we should be pushing hard, at least definitely for the AI drivers, to get those things in place. It's funny because when I asked ChatGPT, what do you think of AI doctors and what did you think of AI drivers and what do you think of AI lawyers? It said, thumbs up on the AI, also I asked about AI CEOs, thumbs up on the AI CEOs, thumbs up on the AI drivers, but on the AI doctors, it said, no, you need the human touch. I don't know about that. Some doctors have an interesting bedside manner. Let's just call it that. So, continuing on my concepts from Friday's show, there's an industry. There's a huge industry out there that is ripe for disruption with AI. And it needs more than anything to be disrupted by AI ASAP. And that is education. From the beginning. From elementary school. From elementary school all the way through to postgraduate studies. AI could be used to disrupt everything. Because if you think about it, why are we still teaching kids the same way we've been teaching them from the turn of the last century? The last century, people, we can empower students with so much power with AI. I know people are afraid that kids are going to use AI to complete their work. What was wrong with that? What's wrong with allowing kids to use AI to complete their work? I mean, didn't we allow calculators into math classes so that it would be easier for kids to use AI do math in those kind of classes? What we need to do is we need to forget it. See, we're in this weird space where we feel that every human being needs to know everything in order to live. But this is not the world that we're in right now. We live in a world where we are surrounded with information that we can snap the answer to in seconds. In seconds. In fact, it reminds me a little bit of this book I read a long time ago, Stars in My Pocket Like Grains of Sand, Samuel Delaney. And he was talking about this world where when you were born, they put this probe in your head. And this probe would automatically read your thoughts. And the moment you posited a question in your brain, it would send a signal to AIs that were just circling the planet, give an answer, and bring it back down and stuff it in your brain. So you never needed to learn anything. All you had to do was ask a question and boom, the answer popped into your head. We are there. Sure, we don't have stuff drilled into our brain, but we are there because that's exactly what's happening today. What's happening today is that we can grab our phones and within seconds ask it a question and get an answer. Now, of course, if you go to a search engine like Google, you're going to get add, possible answer, add. If you go to ChatGPT, you might get the answer. If you go to Reddit, somebody might say, you're an idiot. If you go to Stack Overflow, somebody might ask, why are you asking such a stupid question? So here's the thing, is that education, first of all, needs to be divested from school. We need to create brand new ways to educate people and have them move through school or move through the education process. First of all, we need to understand what needs to be educated. The full breadth of every piece of information that we feel that a student needs to have in their brain. Needs to have in their brain. Not has to have in their brain. Just that. And then the ability to reason, critical thinking, the ability to search, how to find the answer, how to look at something online and go, is this real or is this fake? How to confirm things, how to double check things. Because I think we're past the day where we have to worry about not being connected to the internet. I think we're past the day we have to worry about not being able to be connected to all of this information in the world. We should just assume that this information is available and we should leverage it so that we don't have to teach kids history, geography, these things which are rote memorization. Human beings don't need to be taught rote memorization. They need to be taught how to expand their creativity, how to search for things, how to become more than just a cog in a machine. Because if you're just a cog in a machine, I mean, that's what the educational system of the 20th century was all about. It was all about creating cogs that would fit in corporate machines. And if you are a cog that's in a corporate machine, you're not going to survive in the rest of the 21st century. You need to be more of a polymath. You need to be beyond a simple cog in a machine. And that's what our education system spits out, one after another. We need to disrupt the entire thing from beginning to end and create a whole new way of educating. But will we do it? No, because there's too many people who like things exactly the way they are. And I've said this before. If you see something that's in really bad shape, that doesn't look good, that people don't like, most people don't like, there's some other force on the other side which is saying, I like it just like that and I want to keep it this way. That's why we need the force of people who want to change, who want to disrupt things, who want to make things better, who want to improve things, to really take the reins and go, this is what we need to do. We need new schools set up. We need new educational systems set up. We need new ways of pulling in more technology and more AI into the education process so that kids are more prepared for the world that is to come and can help build the world that is to come. That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.